selamat malam semuanya. Hari ini aku live karena besok itu ada yang mau live, jadi aku gantian hari ini aku live dulu. Biar besok aku bisa istirahat, tidak diganggu. Oke. Ini game pertamaku Hogwarts Legacy. Aku udah pernah bikin karakter tapi bukan di PS ini, bukan pakai akunku juga, makanya nggak ada datanya. Kayak ini aku mulai dari awal, nggak ngerti sih setting gini, aku nggak ngerti soalnya. Settings gimana kali ya? Audio visual butuh nggak ya? Kagak tahu boy cuy. On. Bego banget deh gue. Bentar. Yalah, jelas. Udah sesuai ini aja. Emote. Udah visual. Bisa udah konten. Biasa aja. Skip kali ya. Aku punya reward bisa dipakai kan. Skip. Banyak kali. Banyak banget cuy, apa tadi? Adjust until image build visual. Pinjol, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as 5th year student. Term begin on 1st September. Professor Weasley. Jadi ini tuh start apa? Ceritanya tuh beberapa tahun sebelum Harry Potter sama yang satunya itu loh, yang ada cerita Dumbledore yang masih muda. Duh, namanya apa ya? Fantastic Beasts. Kalau nggak salah namanya judulnya Fantastic Beasts. Kalau nggak salah ya. Tadi aku perasaan nulis deh. Jadi ini tuh dunia sihir Harry Potter, namun latar belakang waktunya itu abad ke-21 tepatnya. Game ini itu berlatar tahun 1800-an. Jadi latar waktunya itu sebelum Harry Potter sama kok Fantastic Beasts-nya nggak ada ya, itu pokoknya Fantastic Beasts ya. Jadi ini ceritanya jauh lebih tua daripada Harry Potter. Segalak ini sih. Kayak temenku kayak ini tapi Cina kali. Lu tidak sesipit itu. Juga cantik. Mana ya? Oh, rambutnya bisa milih. Oh my god. Aku pengen curly gitu, keren. Lebih dia cowok. Panjang curly ada sih. Lucu. Mau berponi, aku udah nggak ponian lagi. Udah risi sama poni. Dulu aku pakai yang ini rambutnya kalau nggak salah. Kawaii. Cantik sekali. Ini ada skin color. Untuk shiro. Biar cerah kau. Yang keputihan serem. Woi, halo Kak Dion. Selamat malam, memberku. Aku lagi main Hogwarts nih. Cantik kan? kacamata lah Harry Potter. Tapi jangan bulat. Otak ini cantik ya. Rambut ini cantik ya. Cantik banget. Juga cantik sih. Terus aku suka yang berwarna. Mia kan Mia. Pink ada apa? Pink dan putih. Salah satu. Dilihat sama aku cocok lah kalau orangnya putih. Ya, aku tuh rambutku pengen kuning lagi. Udah di ACC sama suamiku nanti habis lahir udah nggak ada duit mau diwarnain lagi. Bagus ini padahal hijau rose alah apa ya coklat ya bagus tapi bikin karakternya lama Jan. Doshio. Oh. Kureka. Cantik sih. Korea di Sioka. Ini. Yang panjang dong, keritingnya bagus tuh. Enak nih. Berani beda, itu luar biasa. Oh. Oke. Terus bekas token. Ada bekas lukanya ditutupin. Alisnya udah cantik. Color, oh eye color di balik. Kuning.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
No, udah rambutnya yang pendek aja. Oke, start journey. Akhirnya.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me until the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Itu.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How
Anjir,
extraordinary.
British.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam?
Berarti ini sebelum terlahirnya
She wrote to me
Voldemort.
about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
No.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
you... Wait! We can...
Oh iya tuh. Lihat dulu. Profesornya. Oh no.
The key! Give me your hand!
Teman.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Aduh,
Perhaps a bit.
darahku.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Di mana-mana harus ada potion.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir? Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Porky?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Kalau murid baru, Profesor, udah diajak.
How far did that porky take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Yeah, let's go.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Oke.
Excellent. That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Ah,
We're close now. It's just ahead.
jalannya buntung, Pak Ed.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Wow, akhirnya aku denger lagi ya. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing professor.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Yes, professor.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Terus aku harus gimana, profesor? Sorry. Apa sih?
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Profesor.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
Oh,
But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again.
Tadi lihat kan
Like the
itu
glow
live
in the portkey
perasaan.
container.
Kok mampir sini lagi live?
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Oh,
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Halo. Aku suka banget kalau orang British ngomong. Oh, udah kelar. Kira masih live sampai sini. Dia kata udah mampir ke dia. Aku tuh niatnya mau libur hari ini, nggak live.
It can't be.
Besok suamiku mau live, jadi udah gantian, biar gantian aku.
Just a moment.
Aduh, masih butuh persiapan main game ini aku. Aja lah. Aku rindu sekali sama Harry
To
Potter.
Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
Oh,
The
kunci.
key.
Your wife's port key.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Aku main Harry Potter benci sama ini
After
kereta
you.
ini. Ya ampun. Aku gagal terus sampai diketawain sama teman-teman.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to.
Ada apa ya? Yang kereta ini sih.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Aku dulu pernah sempotong sini.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Enak
At the time you
ribet
saw the
ngurusnya.
porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Skimas.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed? A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Why?
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
Thank you, sir.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh, aku tahu. Aku sebenarnya.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this
Hogwarts
vault.
Legacy.
Lead the way.
Game kayak Harry Potter gitu, tapi ini ceritanya itu sebelum Harry Potter.
Lumos!
Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Bentar dulu ya. Itu kepala gue sakit ya. Aku bermain. Yo, lanjut. Oh, sebel kali ya.
Stay close.
Self-care. Nggak bisa. Klasik banget.
Disapparating if things go poorly, not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
A glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelia.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Oh,
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
ada rumors. Oke. How to use it?
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh my god. Go down.
Lumos.
Look out!
Potato.
Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso! Expulso! Confringo! Deposo! Descendo! Levioso!
Udah biasa pakai ini for
Expulso! Deposo!
ada kata
Defendo! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Stay close!
Loh, Pak Guru.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Revelia. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Oke.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Kan waktu lama Hogwarts. Sob. Kayak tempatnya Dumbledore. Kolam isi ingatan mesti.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Itu kan.
I wonder... Follow my lead. All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well.
Charles
I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Oh, udah mudah sekali.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in...
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Paikon.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
Betul.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't
Jahat.
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
Pakai tangan dulu.
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Udah nyampe school. Hutan terlarangnya deh. Oh my god. Bukan. Stasiun. Hogwarts, I miss you.
is the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh my god.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
Keluarga dari Sirius Black ya.
complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Panik sekali aku. Apa-apa lagi?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Oh.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Keluarga Weasley. Jadi itu tuh guru dulunya. Keluarga Black malah jadi headmaster.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Yes.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Aku masuk Ravenclaw. Just different one. Pengennya for iconic missions. Wingardium. Aku belum belajar itu Wingardium itu. Mission reality and hyper. Ini mission and corporate power. Yang keren itu pintu emang. Bangku yang bantuin aku pilih. Kita masuk yang mana? Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. Tuh sih. Bantuin aku Bang Uyung, bingung. Ravenclaw bagus, tapi aku pengen Slytherin, tapi lebih bagus ini. ambitions, hunger for power. Tapi ular ya.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Ya. Karena saran dari teman, enakan jadi jahat di game ini.
You belong in Slytherin!
Aku penerusnya itu. Siapa namanya? Voldemort.
Oh, and one more thing.
Girl.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Ya. Kolak mendah.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall
Oh
see to it,
lupa,
sir.
ini kan Profesor Black ya. Dia akan ngomongnya
As I was saying,
itu
I'm
salah.
Professor Weasley. Pleased
Siapa
to
namanya?
meet you.
Nice to meet you as well,
Black.
Professor.
Siapa sih?
As Deputy Headmistress,
Sirius
it is
Black.
my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Rombongan nih.
Right this way.
Sirius Black yang pamannya Harry Potter itu.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge,
Weasley
but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspirin.
Very well. Aspiration.
Oh.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Professor
God,
Weasley.
itu
You're
apa?
welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Cerita sama panjang. Oh, hijau-hijau. Kayak itu nggak sih yang di laut itu?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Welcome to Hogwarts. Oh, ini kamar teman-temanku guys. Ini kasurku di sini. Aku lupa nomornya di mana? Nggak ada nomornya. Ada nih nomor 5. 5 year. Ini 6. Aku nomor 5. Oke, kamarku nomor 5. Ketemu teman-teman.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Hi guys.
Can't imagine starting new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them
Ada yang ngomong sama aku nih.
That is not helpful.
Hi bro.
Can I help you? Oh, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Sebastian.
You might want to think that again.
Do you suppose Black's children are condescending?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Goodbye, Imelda. And
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear them today. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Jadi Slytherin, iya nih, Bang Noah.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was
Kata
all
Bang
mine.
Uyung,
Don't be a stranger.
coba ular katanya, jadi ular. Aku jadi
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Oh my god, Professor Weasley. Tadi aku WC dulu. Aduh, sudah tidak kuat aku. Bentar ya. Lebih gelap nggak sih ceritanya kalau jadi Slytherin? Masa kok tahu Bang Uyung nyuruhnya gitu? Slytherin gelap gimana? Salah pilih dong. Apa coba dulu, emang aku pengen tahu gitu. Kalau dari versi Gryffindor kan itu orangnya kan baik-baik semua. Kalau Slytherin kan di film Harry Potter kan nggak terlalu diliatin gimana. Ravenclaw juga apa lagi yang dua itu kan nggak Gryffindor doang. Slytherin ya dikasih liatnya kan.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the
Tapi ini tuh
test.
tipe gamenya open world ya, terlalu
This way.
destinasi.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Dulu, Profesor.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Mana profesornya? Sebelah sana. Kumana saya. Jalannya susah banget aja.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
This statue. Challenge unlock. Collect field guide page in Hogwarts. Field guide. Your wizarding level earned from challenge increases your level and power. Field guide track your current challenge progress. Collecting your first card page unlock new challenge category. The challenges you unlock will appear here. Okay. Oh, in me.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yeah.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Mana hall?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
My suspicion is that more the story than search for
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
The map.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Masih level 1. Hi guys. Kita ke dark arts class.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of
Tapi
1878.
kelasnya
No
mirip
doubt you've
banget
heard of
kayak
it.
di ya emang Hogwarts ya.
You may be asking
Harry
yourself
Potter
how an
banget
old
ini.
woman like me
Kelas-
single-handedly took out the
kelas
largest
apa?
poacher ring in eastern Wales
Yang buat
and lived to boast about it.
sama ilmu hitam gitu.
Knowledge.
The dark arts.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak
Bukan
opponent. Care to defend
Leviosa,
yourself, Master Opponent? No?
Levioso. Levioso.
One thing I've learned as an
Levioso.
unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle.
Kok
Now, let's
jadi
practice
anak
what we've
Gryffindor
just
yang
learned,
bandel?
starting with something small.
Oh ya, bapaknya Harry Potter kan bandel dia. Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Itu gampang sekali buatku.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Belajar.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Good. Pencet apa? Kedua. Terus.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as master proof. Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This is good form.
I know.
Potato. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Potato. All the nice duels for this attempt. I do enjoy a lively duel. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Kayak temanku banget.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you, Professor.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Apa ya?
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Tinggal ke Chunkless.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Leviosa.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Cukup dia. Wah, sekolahnya bagus banget, cuy. It's amazing. Mana jalannya ke Aduh. Para hantu.
Revelio.
USA. Harus ditunjukin. Walah, ada tangga tuh sini.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have...
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the 7 months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Masih terlalu. Oh, di luar.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. That's it! Don't lose your composure! Splendid! Stay focused. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Onai.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Onai.
Isha. That is how it's done.
That's it!
Let us see this. Nicely done. Watch this. There we go.
A perfect score! Remarkable!
Yeay, menang gue.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Happens to the best of us.
Isha. That is how it's done.
Jatuh.
Ah, you almost had it. Watch this.
Very good. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Jam berapa? Udah jam segini, udah.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Selesai misi.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Aku butuh save. Setting. Save game.
Can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
Halo Bang
You
Alex,
wanted to
game
speak
apa
with me,
Mbak?
Professor?
Hogwarts
I did.
Legacy.
I trust your first
Game Hogwarts
Charles
Legacy,
lesson
Bang.
lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't
Hogwarts
exactly the lesson I was
Legacy,
expecting, sir.
tahun
What
2000.
charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Thank you, sir. Oke, checklist udah selesai. Sorry, lagi belajar apa?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Revelia.
Pushing. Kenapa kau?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Udah dulu lah. Gimana cara nge-save-nya, cuy? Oke, live-nya sampai sini dulu ya. Nanti dilanjut lagi. Aku baru level berapa tadi? Level 2 kah? Oke, thank you so much for watching guys. Jangan lupa like-nya. Bye bye. Sepi banget hari ini. Bye bye.